I'm Pete Raposo. I work with Manheim and NextGear Capital on the dealer sales side. So working with a team nationally that is representing our dealers on a daily basis, both from the auction side as well as the floor plan side. I wanted to share a couple things with digital buying. Does anybody in here have some aspect of their buying process today, other than advertising the car online, but communication, desking the deal in any case, anybody doing end-to-end, you have digital retailing capabilities at your stores? Raise your hand if you don't mind. Okay, so I'm going to bring up Carvana again, and I'm not speaking negatively about them. I'm just going to talk to them as an example. There's a lot of reasons they're going to sell 2 million cars. It's not just because people have shifted their buying. There's a lot that goes into that. There's marketing. There's cash flow, which we know how that works. But in reality, the biggest mistake anybody in this room can make is assume that their business will just die. Let's say it does. Let's say they go out of business tomorrow. Let's say Vroom goes out of business. Pick anybody. It does not change the fact that consumers have told all of us, every single person in this room, that they want to buy cars digitally. Now, it's not every consumer. We're not at the Amazon point of this, right? It's not a 90-10. And it definitely has demographics. There's demographics of age. It's metro areas. I mean, there's differences there. So for some of you, this may not be relevant today. But I promise you it will be relevant at some point. Some of this is a national viewpoint, but reality of it is that it's going to affect each person in this room differently. It's going to affect you differently if you're buy here, pay here versus just subprime versus, I'm just more of a prime seller. It's going to affect you differently, but there will be tools, there will be things that come to bear that are going to meet the consumer where they want to be. People are at a point, I think we have 76% of shoppers are open to the idea of buying completely online. This was a big survey we did at Cox Automotive. Completely online. That's not like I want to negotiate the deal. That's I don't want to talk to anybody. That's I want the car to be delivered to my house. That's I don't want to walk the lot and pick out of 5, 6 different cars. So there's two routes that you can go in this way. You can become super vanilla and find a digital retailing platform that you have, and that's an adaptation, or you can find a way to make it fit into your specific business. That's why I think walking through the expo later in this conference is going to be important, because I think there's certainly a lot of value propositions each company will bring to the table. I think everybody has a story to tell. I think that story should matter completely differently to every single person in this room.